Welcome to another episode of Third and Three. I'm your host, Chad Nelson, and I've got my two co-hosts, Mr. Kurt Nelson. Say hello to the guest, Kurt.
Hello, guests.
And Mr. Mark Belcher. Mark, say hello to our friendly guests.
Hello, friendly guest.
All
Some
right,
of them
guys.
not so friendly.
Today's episode is going to be what has become of the Denver Nuggets without Joker. And we're going to break that down. What has it done to the team? Who's stepping in? Who's missing an opportunity? Who's not playing well? What do we see the outcome of the team as a result of this sort of month layoff of not having Joker as part of the team? And so, Mark, I'm going to go to you first. I'd like you to break it down first. Do you think this is helpful for the Nuggets long term? And then maybe break down what dynamic do you see occurring?
The answer is absolutely yes. If the Nuggets end up healthy for the playoffs with all the right players healthy, I think it's definitely helpful. But I think what it really has done is it's made the Nuggets. So the reason Malone got fired last year is because he wouldn't play any of the young guys. And he and the GM disagreed on that, and they both got fired over it. Essentially, both were right. I mean, you have to play your bench. You have to determine what you have on the floor. You have to determine, can Najee play? Can Strother play? Can
Right.
Pickett play? Can Tyson play? And so now we're getting to see it. And we realize that Watson is really the only one that can play. I mean, Pickett had a couple good games. Najee definitely is better than people thought, and he might be tradable even at his $10 million annual contract. Which it expires, I think, end of next season. So it's got value because people like to take that money and trade it.
That's an obscene contract, by the way.
Well,
That's
not really.
obscene.
By NBA standards, it's not at all. I mean, it's just a first rounder that got an extension. That's all it is. That's what it is. It's your fourth year contract. So, but I think now you're looking at Strother in a year and you're saying, do we extend him? Probably not, from what I can tell. Pickett, probably not. I think what it's really made, the obvious points are the Nuggets need a backup point guard. Bruce Brown can't play point guard to that extent. He's a great role player, but he's not somebody that can, do that job. I think it's made Peyton Watson, everybody realizes, wow, they should sign him. And now we probably need to trade some players because we're going to have too much money if we sign him. So you have to trade Christian Brown or Cam Johnson or somebody like that. And you probably try to package in Najee, and you could maybe try to package in something like Pickett, and you try to get back probably a backup point guard or a good power forward that can shoot, because we don't have a lot of size after Val and Joker, and that we witnessed during this as well. There's a lot of holes. It's a very deep team, but it's not deep in the right places. It's not deep in size, and it's not deep in point guard. So I think that's what they'll try to do. And we do have 2 trade exemptions, so we can actually spend the money and knock over the luxury tax. So we can actually make some deals right now. And the deadline's in 2 weeks from today, I believe. So hopefully the Nuggets, I don't know who wants Christian Brown and Najee. I don't know if that's the trade, but it's something like that, because I think Peyton Watson has shown he's substantially better than some of these other guys that were getting minutes over him.
Well, so you're right. I didn't mention at the beginning that we also this month have had Aaron Gordon out, Christian Brown. Cam Miller's also out. Is that correct?
Cam Johnson.
Or Cam Johnson?
Yep.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller.
Joker.
Reggie Miller hasn't played either.
No, I mean, at one point we had 6 of our top 7 players out. So, I mean.
And Valanciunas, Joker's backup. So this has been the worst. This has been the worst. You mentioned not deep. I mean, that's a lot of players not out to get 90% of the minutes in a normal game, right?
And in the playoffs, you generally OKC played 10, but they, 2 of the guys they played sparingly, but they played 10 every game. But most teams play around 8, really, from the majority of the game. So last year, or even when we won it, if you look, like the 8 we played, I mean, Jeff Green and I mean, Christian Brown off the bench as a rookie he won a game at Miami for us, but realistically, that wasn't a strong bench. This is the first time we've ever had a strong bench. But I think what you want is to form the best 8 or 9 now and find a way to do that at the trade deadline. We'll see if they do it. I don't know.
Okay. So let's say if everybody's healthy, you've got Jamal, Joker, Gordon, Cam Johnson, and Christian Brown starting, correct?
I would say Peyton Watson better than 2 of those guys.
Right, but before this series of injuries, that would have been starting. So
then
you
you'd
have
Big Val.
Peyton Watson, Valanciunas, and who's your 8? Coming off the bench.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah, that's a strong 8.
It's solid. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And that might be good enough. The window for the Nuggets literally is this year, maybe next year, because San Antonio and Oklahoma City are so young with so many draft picks and so much cap space available. This is it. It's like now. You've got to make sure you win this season.
Okay. So, Belch, if you had to pick a starting 5, then as you've watched the players develop, get injured, who do you go? Who's your top 5, and who are your 6th and 7th man?
Well, Val and Peyton Watson would be the 6th and 7th man right now, and that's fine. That's probably what it was at the beginning of the season. I would just make sure Watson needs to score more, and he needs to play more minutes than he was playing at the beginning of the season.
Okay. Do you feel like his scoring? I mean, obviously, apparently Denver's schedule over they're like 6-4 or something over the last 10 games, and they've played some of the every team is, I think, below 50% on the season.
I think they're 7-5 since Joker went out. I'm not sure. And right now they're playing and they were up. It'd be great if they were 8-5. Joker will be back, I think, February 1st, roughly.
Yeah. So the point being is, yes, we've put in players to replace guys. Are those players playing in your mind? Like, does it change your starting lineup, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, is there anyone you start that you wouldn't have started
you could switch Brown for Watson, but I don't know that you don't need more scoring in the starting lineup than Joker's in there.
Right.
But I do think
pull Brown instead of Cam. Cam Johnson hasn't done much since he's come here.
Yeah, he's averaged 12 and 6 rebounds and plays good defense. You got to remember, there's only one basketball, right? So, I mean, Cam Johnson on the Nets averaged way more points. He averaged more points on the Phoenix Suns than he does for the Nuggets. Yeah. There's only one basketball. And, you look at Porter, he's getting off of the Nets. Everybody thinks it's a horrible trade. The Nets have nothing. Yeah. I mean, he shoots as much as he wants. Yeah, and people have to remember, we got essentially 4 players for Porter because of the contract. So it's apples and oranges. But Cam Johnson I would trade him with Najee to get back. There's a backup point guard out there somewhere that's a veteran that could help us. But you also need to get a big.
And defensively, how does a guy like Watson stack up on defense?
He's guarded the best player on the team for 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a tremendous presence around the rim.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he guards LeBron. Whoever it is, he guards that guy. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He was guarding Luka the other night, almost most of the game.
Okay.
And so Luka only had like 70.
Impact then against a team like OKC. Like, what does this allow us to do that maybe we didn't think we had? We certainly didn't have last year. Does it just give us the ability to rest Joker? Is that it? Or does it give us more weapons than we've ever had that OKC now has to defend and deal with, where they could be very one-dimensional when it was just Murray and Joker, and if one of them was out, the whole thing came to a grinding halt? I mean, explain the dynamic.
I have a slightly different take. Obviously, Peyton Watson has taken the opportunity and shown very brightly. I think the other benefit that has come out of all these injuries is Jamal has been forced to be the guy. And he's answered that bell as well. I mean, I think that might be the biggest payoff come playoff time is Jamal. I mean, he's playoff Jamal anyways, but he has been forced to not only be a scoring leader on this team, to be a leader on this team.
Right.
Yeah, he better be an all-star.
That will pay dividends come playoff time, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the best team we've ever had in Nuggets history.
Right.
As it stands right now. If everybody's healthy for the playoffs, this is the best teams that the Nuggets have ever put on the floor.
Okay.
I just think they could tweak it a little.
But Chad, to answer your question, I think obviously OKC's come back to earth a little bit. They are no longer in a position where they're going to blow away the all-time best season record. I think they have 8 losses now.
Okay.
And have lost to the Spurs are starting to scare me. The Spurs have beat them twice in 2 weeks.
Great young talent.
Yeah.
They look really good.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. Well, that's exciting stuff, guys. Let's hope our Broncos go to the Super Bowl and then our Nuggets go to the NBA championship. Let's keep
Denver. The Avalanche looks strong too.
Yeah.
Oh, the Avs, I mean, best record in the history of the NHL.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
they're like got an insurmountable lead almost.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It'll be a disappointment if they don't win the Stanley Cup.
Well, I'd have to follow that sport to chime in.
And that's field hockey, right?
And the Colorado Rapids picked up Federico Montoya.
Love that guy. Loved him in the minors.
Then,
he's incredible.
What's the lacrosse squad? Is that the
Mammoth?
Yeah.
The Mammoth. They are strong.
They are. Yeah.
Denver's gonna
renew your season tickets early.
Brown here.
Quadruple, quintuple crown.
Yeah, they play in the auditorium arena. Smells like cow crap. It's nice.
It's always a good game to go down to the old auditorium arena. All right. Well, hey guys,
you get a little bit of Mammoth, you get some 4-H.
Thank you guys for the wonderful episode. I'm gonna wrap it up for 3rd and 3. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.